day number 2 of all the group stage games, day 2 of 3. So here we go. The top 2 teams will move on to the next round in the quarterfinals. We'll have all the games that mean something. So in round 1, it is the Tigers beat the Knights and the Broncos beat the Storm. You can see the Broncos and the Tigers there. We'll go back to everything. Sharks, Panthers, Titans, Bulldogs. In round 2, Sharks won, Panthers won. So we go there. Number 3 here in day 2 of the tournament. The Roosters won by 12 and Rabbitohs by 15. And in number 4, here you go, it's going to be the Eels by 4 and the Warriors by 5 in one of the most competitive conferences there are. So let's go back to number 1. Today's matchups will be the Knights and the Broncos and the Tigers and the Storm. The Knights are 0-1. The Broncos are 1-0. If the Broncos and the Tigers win, then they will play each other for the King's seed, and the Knights and the Storm will be eliminated. So very big for the Broncos and the Tigers for this first second day. The Broncos and the Knights will start off very, very big. As this is game 1 of 8. So game 1 of 8 we have to do a quick look at here. So the Broncos are the 1-0 team. So it is big. We might have some tough games. I mean, I don't know. We can have ties. We haven't had an overtime game yet. We can have ties. They go to a quick period where the first try wins. You can't kick a field goal or get a penalty. Can't do either of them. So, day 2 of the tournament. Of a 5-day tournament, the first 3 days are group stages. The last 2 are the playoffs. And the medal round, it is raining. It is raining and pouring down rain today. The Knights and the Brisbane Broncos. Today is going to be a messy, muddy mess. And here come the Broncos, who won 26-0 in game number 1. If they blow them out, then this will be a huge blowout, and this is number 2. Newcastle Knights will go here, so we're about ready to go. The Knights and the Broncos. The Knights are 0-1. The Broncos are 1-0. And the Broncos are looking for a chance here. They would love to go to the next round. It's going to be a miserable day here for all the teams involved. And we're ready to go, and we're going to be underway. And here they go. Here's Pierce. Pierce starts out. Pierce on the run. And Pierce up to about the 49 to the 50. This will be the second one. You only get 5 tackles. And now they're going to be on the third. Ponga. They give the Matuida. Intercepted by Milford. Remember the last time they had a couple big interceptions and they scored off of them. Cahoon to Lodge. And Lodge to about the 28. To the right-hand side, Cahoon. Here's Bird. He gets past one. Bird is inside the 10. And this will be number 4. They go off to the right side. Nicarima. And he goes to the 4. And this will be the last one. Can they score again? An up and under. It is knocked back and caught. Is he going to get in? He's pushing. No, he's short. He's about an inch short. And here they go the other way. Pierce trying to get it in out of his own end. That'll be the first one here. They go to Moga. Moga on a run, and here's Moga up to about the 37. And that's going to be number 2. They pass it around, and there it goes. And they go to Watson. Watson, they get it from their own inch line to the 40-meter line. And here they go. They go down the field. Kenny Dowell. Very big, and now they got to kick it away. A great possession for Newcastle, and now they're going to kick it from the 15. One move by Bird. He is dangerous. And down he goes. So that is 1. This will be number 2. Roberts to Nicarima. Nicarima past midfield. Down to about the 40, and this will be number 3. They get it outside to Lodge, and he will push it over to the 31. And now number 4. Nicarima again. He's been really good here. And this will be number 5. The up and under again, and it is caught in the end zone. So it'll be what we call a touchback in American football. They only get about a meter on that. That was a wasted tackle. They needed a little bit more, and this is 2. The Broncos looking good here. Their defense has not given up a point yet. Lillyman. And he goes to the 30. Newcastle lost a tough game earlier. Hongate, he's hit it. Here's Milford, and he'll go all the way. He'll go all the way, and it's going to be 5-0. Oh, what a huge hit causing that. And Milford goes all the way. What a hit. My goodness. The mistakes. They get the super try of 5, and they get the 1 here. It's 7-0. Right before the half. Oh, so big, and here's Cahu. Here's the kick. It's going to be deep. From the 3 to the 20 to the 30, and here they go. The Knights against the Broncos. They go to the outside to the 46 to the 48. They go again to Watson. Watson to Pierce. And this will be number 4 of 5. They hit it to about the 30 to the 26. And now they're going to have a chance maybe to make. Let's see, they kick it. It'll be to the side. Oates will have it. Oates will run it. Trying to get him out of bounds. He can't do it. Oh, and it hits the ground. Picked up by Roberts. Almost big. That was a mistake. It was a wet ball. And it is tough. It's going to be raining all day here. They pitch to the right. McCullough. McCullough down to the 40. Only 1 score today by the Broncos. Lodge to the 30. And that's it. The end of 1 half. They're going to switch ends of the field. A turnover and a score. Otherwise, it's been even. This field's going to be a mess. Pierce down to kick. It is going to be a mess. And here they go. We're underway the second half. It'll be and inside Nicarima. Nicarima Up to about the 32. And here come the Broncos. They are stuck back. And McCullough will bring it up.
Let him go. Let him go.
They go to Milford and Nicarima. Past midfield. And this will be number 4. Cahu up. Cahu through a gap. And Cahu, this is big. He'll fight to the 20.
Get back. Look at me.
Number 5 here. They go through a little grubber and they pick it up. He flips it and it is. Is it going to be in? They're in. And it's a handover. They can't do it. They can't put it down. They stop the pressure from happening. And that's going to be 1. The Knights here. They're fighting here. They might be fighting for their playoff lives. They go to the right, and here's Levi. Levi, and they go to Matawita. Matawita in midfield, number 3. They pitch it to the right, Moga. And this will be number 4. Watson to Ross. He'll kick it away, and it'll hit the ground, and will it go out? And it goes in the goal. If it went out, it would be a 40-20 and big. We've only had one of them.
Release.
That's a positive thing. For the Broncos so far, 33-0 total. They go up to about the 36. They pass it in, and here's McCullough. McCullough now to about the 40.
3 hands away.
And this will be number 4. And right through the middle is Cahu. And they'll be down to about the 19. Let's see what they do. They give it to Bird, a little grubber, and they pick it up the other way. Kenny Dowell. But now the time is running out in this game. They need the 5. They give to Ross. They can't have it here. 7-0. Dowell to Lillyman. Out to Pearson. He breaks free, and he's through the middle, and here's Pierce. Pierce to the 38. They got another couple possessions, but that's about it. They go to Levi. And Levi to about the 26. And this will be the 5th and final one. They kick it to the side, and Oates. Here's Oates up to the 30. There was no reason.
Let him out. Run. Release.
Might as well just kept going there. Nicarima, sorry. Nicarima is up. This will be number 3. Cahu to Boyd. Can't have it, and number 4. They haven't got down to the 20 yet. Good defense here.
Get back. Look at me.
Let's see what they do.
Get up in.
The kick. Off to the side to the 11. Here's Ross, and Ross on a run. Ross to about the 40. They got to get in. They need a big gain. Lillyman. He's driving, only going to get about 10 here. They go to the next one. They pass it out to Moga. They got to really, I don't know if they'll get the ball back. They go to Kenny Dowell. Dowell again, he misses. This is going to be the 5th tackle. They go again, the kick. Here's Bird. Bird to about the 34. And if they hold it for another minute, they're going to have a 7-0 win. Lodge.
That's his second.
They got to score. I mean, they can finish the play, but they got to get it back. And that's 3. They're just going to run it up the middle. It might be it. Game number 1, Lodge. And they got one more. And I think the handover won't matter. There's the kick. They got to return this. Moga, almost. And that's it. The Broncos go 2-0 And depending on who wins the next game could be in the playoffs. The Broncos have won 7-0 on a mistake. And Newcastle knows it could be it for them. 7-0. The one highlight, you saw that was early. And that was the catch. And that was the return. So really, that is it. 7-0. Here are the stats. The only try by Milford and Cahu with the drop goal. Here are the ratings. Anthony Milford with the player of the match. .70 meters for Moga, and Pierce at 95 rushing. On the other side for the Broncos, he had two players rushing over 100 meters. That's Milford and Nicarima. All right, well, that's going to be number one, final 7-0. So it'll be 7-0 there. We go to number two. Quite frankly, you got to ask yourself, what do you think? And I think the Broncos there lucked out. They weren't the greatest. There was a stalemate right in the middle. The rain really hurt. And the Broncos just win 7-0 there. The Tigers and the Storm. The Storm, the Tigers, the West Tigers. They won the last game 13-8 over the Knights. The Storm lost the game 26-0. That was big. We never know in this game. If the Tigers win, then they will go to the next round. It is an ugly day today. So you just never know what's going to rain for all the matches. Number 2 of 8. I really think that, they got beat by the Broncos by mistakes. And the Broncos, if you play mistake-free, you can see the Broncos score on mistakes. You play mistake-free, you can shut them out. The question is, can you play mistake-free? The only hope for the Knights is the fact that the Tigers lose. If the Tigers win, you'll have 2 2-0 teams, and only the top 2 make it, so they're only going to be playing, and we'll simulate that one there. We'll simulate that. Eden Park, the Tigers and the Storm. Day number 2. You know this, we're going to have 2 teams eliminated. The Storm know this. They don't want to be eliminated from this tournament. And here come the West Tigers. And the West Tigers now, they're hoping to win. If they win, they go to the next round, both them and the Broncos. And they'll be fighting for the number 1 position. Lolohea will kick off. And we're ready to go here in this game of the Auckland Nines. Lolohea will kick. And here we go. And we're going to be underway. The Tigers and the Storm. We're underway. It'll be to about the 6. They go to Croft. And about up to the 13, that's the first tackle. They go to the right, here's Slater. And Slater to about the 21. Croft again to Glasby. Glasby, that's 3. And it'll be to the 30. Oh, look at this return by Lolohea. And Lolohea goes and he breaks free. He's going towards the middle. And Lolohea for the West Tigers. It's 4-0. He missed the middle by like an inch. How did he not put it in? That was a mental mistake. Okay, he dove and he tried to get it, and he didn't do it. He had players around him. The conversion is good. It's 6-0. So the West Tigers early. Well, they beat the Knights in the last game. And Melbourne, the Storm, have not been able. The 20 to about the 21. The Storm have not been able to score yet. Glasby to the 32. Munster. They go to Slater, and here's Slater on the run. He gets a lot of yards in the last game. A ton of yards. Yeah, a ton of meters, sorry. But they never ended up scoring. Adokarn, look at him break free, and he breaks free twice. And he will score, this time in the middle. And the first points for the Storm come up here. Josh Adokar. They're not done yet, they know it. And it is a 6-5 game. They know they need this or else they're eliminated. Here's a conversion from Cameron Smith. His first, and it's good. And Melbourne has a 7-6 lead. I will say this, that if Melbourne wins, then, you know, they play the Knights. And a whole bunch of things have to happen there. And Melbourne in a plus-minus, not looking that great. To Brooks. And here's Brooks across midfield. It's raining and the turf is getting worse. It might be harder to tackle. Lolohea to Milne. Milne to the 36. They go through the middle. Here's Brooks. Reynolds high, and that was terrible. They're going to take it. It'll be a handover. Not good for the West Tigers. They go to Scott to Croft. Croft will be up to the 29. And Munster, they give it to the near side. Scott. This will be number 3. The rain looked like it stopped. Now it's going again. Glasby will be fighting hard up to about the 36. The V-man will kick it unexpectedly, but it'll be called Lolohea. And here's Lolohea on the run. He's got one man to beat. It's his gig. They beat him. He's got one more coming up. And they're going to get 5 from about the 10. Well, 4 more from the 10. They go in. And this is McIlrick. McIlrick, is he in? No, they're not. They're going to do it again from the 10. In the middle, Nakama scores. And this one is really back and forth. The West Tigers, Kevin Nakama. And the West Tigers have a 10-7 game. Kevin Nakama. Lolohea, the kick, and it is good in the rain. It's 12-7. It's hard to get a super try only worth 5 because the drop goal will be able to just put it through. Chambers.
He's held there. That's one. Woo!
And Chambers to Munster. They go to Slater. Slater's a good runner. And this will be number 3 now. Chambers. They go to the V-man, and the V-man goes down, and he breaks a tackle here. To the 22. A hard, powerful runner. Scott to Smith. Through the middle to Smith, trying to go. And he might be down. He's down at the 1. And they're going to bring it in. They up and under it. And it'll be caught. No, Nakama. And they're going to run this thing out. Basically take a knee. And that's it. They switch sides. And the score right now, it's been an exciting first half. Really exciting. It's 12-7. Melbourne will kick the West Tigers. And we're underway. Almost in the end zone. They go to Brooks.
Right, here's tackle 1.
And that'll be 1. Oh, what is that? There's a penalty. He was held down on the ground, and this is going to help out. A kick, it's going to be wide, and it'll be in touch. So they're going to start out from the 40. They held him down. Nakama on a run. And Nakama will be down to the 29. The West Tigers looking good. West and the Broncos. That'll be a good game no matter if they win or lose here. The 18 through the middle. And that's the 3rd, and number 4 is coming up. They bring it in to the 10, and this will be number 5. High and trying to get another one. No. They push him back. It's going to be a kind of a touchback. And they're only going to get a couple there.
Let him up. 1. Release.
Now the West Tigers. That'll be number 2.
Hands away. He's held there.
3rd one will be now. They go, and what a move by Slater. He's powerful. Slater through the middle. He's breaking tackles. To about the 22. Melbourne trying to score here. They go back. Here's Scott through the middle. And Scott, and this will be number 5. They grubber it. No. And returning is Nafaluma. And he'll bring it out to the 20. Cheekham to Brooks. And Brooks again. He finds a gap. And here's Brooks. Brooks will run. And down to about the 43. They go to Packer. To about the 38. 12-7, they go to Brooks again. Brooks, and this will be number 5. They kick it up in the air. And Slater almost past 1. A good tackle by the West Tigers. They pin him deep. And again, they get 2 of the 5 before they reach the 30. Good defense here, Chambers. Great for West. The West Tigers here. And Vunivalu kicks. There's nobody there. And it'll be taken by Lolohea. And Lolohea to the 31. They bring it down to about the 41. West is playing well. Packer again. Packer in midfield. To Brooks, and here's Brooks on the run, and Brooks will be down to about the 23. And now they got a kick. And there it is, high and up in the air. And they get it, but not enough Nakama. And they hand it over. So Melbourne has one more shot. Croft on a long run. Hard hit, it's a high tackle. They could take this game. If Melbourne doesn't score, West and the Broncos qualify. And it is in touch here. So here we go. This will probably be it. They go to Addo Carr, and they can't get number one. They're not looking good there. They Chambers. And they go outside to Glasby, trying to get more. They push it down to about the 21. They need a little bit more. They get it to Chambers. They got two more tries to get it in. They look over. Scott through the middle. He's in. And Scott's in. He might have just saved the season. Curtis Scott might have just saved the tournament right here. 1 and 2 moves. And right there. Now the chip shot. And there it is. The high tackle was the key. West they have to score in 30 seconds. Smith to the 4. And all the way up to the 30. Brooks again. There's the siren, and that's it. Melbourne steals this one from West. They score with less than a minute to play, and a 14-12 win. Oh, so big. 2 super tries. And it is 14-12. Here it is. The bonus tries by Addo Carr and Scott. Smith had both conversions. And there we go. The ratings. Lolohea, the player of the game. Leading rushers, Lolohea, 5 rushes for 227 meters. And on the other side, Billy Slater, 5 for 103. And there we go. So now we're going to go to number 3. Game number 3 is group number 1 is done. Game 3. Game 3 and day number 2. The top 2 have clinched. The top 2 have clinched. The Broncos and beat the Knights. The Storm have beaten the Tigers. No. The Storm win, as we said, the last second. So the Tigers are still number 2. It is plus minus. It is not head to head. It's all plus minus. So you can see the Storm need to beat the Knights really big. And hope the Broncos beat the Tigers. If the Broncos beat the Tigers and the Storm beat the Knights, they don't have to worry about anything. The Storm will be in. Now for number 2. Here we go. In the first one, the Sharks beat the Titans 6-0. Then the Panthers beat the Bulldogs 26-12. So the Panthers and the Sharks are both 1-0, and they're going to play now. In game number 3. So it is pouring down rain all day here. It has come into some very interesting games. The first game was a 7-0 game. It was a mistake in which procured a win. And the second one was just a great game. A great game back and forth. So this is match number 3 of 8 that we're ready to go. Both teams are 1-0. You don't want to say a win puts them in, because if you have 3 2-1s, you could lose. Who knows? We're back to Eden Park, and it's going to be the Sharks and the Panthers. Both 1-0. The winner here makes the next round. Guaranteed. If they win the third one, they'll be 3-0. And here come the Sharks. Great so far, and we're ready to go here. The Sharks and the Panthers. Game number 3, the Panthers will kick off. Maloney will have it. Maloney will kick this one deep. And we're ready to go. We're underway. Deep kick. Townsend. Townsend, hard hit. Up to about the 32.
He's tackle 1.
And that's going to be 1. Here they go, and it's intercepted. Tamu. And that is. This will be the first time they have it. They go to Edwards. Edwards drives, and this will be number 2. And a sneak. Maloney couldn't get in. Number 3 again on this side. No. This is number 5. A grubber, and what is it? He's in. Nobody picked it up. They thought the whistle had blown, and it didn't. And it's 5-0. Watch this. They all stopped. They thought it was blown. They thought that was a try, and everybody stopped. And they all stopped, and look, he just said, all right. And there, he put it down. They all thought. And Maloney, and it's 7-0 Panthers. Could have been crazy. As the Panthers have a 7-0 lead. And here comes Holmes. Up to midfield. Well, the Sharks, they would like to win. Townsend up the middle. The 39 in Group 1, we already know it's going to be the Broncos and the Tigers making it to the quarterfinals. In what order, we don't know. That's the third one. They go. Here's Townsend. And Townsend, there's going to be one more. This will be the 5th one. They go, and it's picked up, and they score. A knock on with no advantage, oh. No, they don't. They wave it off. And in a hurry, it's intercepted by Townsend. They're going to get it back. And they're going to get it back here. They go to the near side. To the right-hand side, no. And that'll be number 2. Here's number 3. Through the middle, Fecky. They can't have it now, number 4. To the center, can he get it? He gets 4. So he doesn't go in the middle, he gets 4. And Jaden Braley. So now we're down. They made it 2 scores. Right in the middle, they have the goalpost. The goalpost kept them from getting it in the middle. And Moreland to make it 7-6. All the tries have been in the middle, none on the end. And long breaks. And it's 7-6. And Moreland will kick. There he goes. They bring it out to the 30. And that's there. That's going to be 1. They go to the right-hand side. A couple they go to Ware, and Ware breaks away, and here's Ware. To the 30. That's going to be number 2. The third one goes Cleary. Cleary in the middle. You can't have it. This will be number 4. Tamu. No good. And number 5. They got one last chance. It's the ground, and he will not get it. A stand by the Sharks. And they get, no, what happened? There was one thing there they couldn't do, and it's a try. I don't know what happened there. And they make it 11-6. I got to rewind that one. And here's Maloney. It's good. 13-6. The Sharks need to go in the middle. Makes the first game, which ended up 7-0, look like nothing. It'll be to the 9. Dugan. Dugan up to the 30. They look to the 40. Here's Holmes. Holmes to Moylan. And that's the second time he hit the ground. They go to Fecky. Fecky up the middle. The 45, and that'll be 3. 13-6. Gray, and he passes one. Here's Gray to the 20. To the 15. They're going to try and go into the middle. They got one more. The up and under hit back, and he will not get in. He will not get in. It'll be a handover, and that'll be the end of the half. So the Panthers stop them. Cleary. And they're going to have one more play. Maloney to Ware. That's it. They switch ends. 13-6. The Panthers lead the Sharks. Both teams were 1-0 coming in. Remember, it's all points for and points against. Whether you beat a team or not, doesn't matter. And underway. They go to Cleary. Cleary. And that'll be the first one. They go to Tamau. Outside Mansour. Mansour again. Mansour. The Panthers want to go ahead by 2 scores. To the 20 again. To the 10. A hard hit. He's still going. That's Cleary. 2 more from the 9. They go ahead, Tamu. And last chance. The little grubber, he's in, he scores. And it might be insurmountable the way they're playing. 18-6. big. The kick is up and it is good, and it's 20-6. So the Panthers looking good, looking to go 2-0. And Maloney will kick. High and at the goal line. Here's Dugan. Dugan to about the 23. So big. Luttel. And Luttel, his first rush of the day. Becky again. They probably subbed after the kick. Moylan again. Here's Braley. Braley on the run to Pryor. And to Fecky. And Fecky to the 30. They give it back again, and there's the kick. Ware misses one, and here's Ware again. Ware's on the run. Ware will go. He might go all the way, and he's to the 12. Well, if they score again, it's going to be that big. So now, both these teams are 1-0. 20-6. They go to Edwards. Edwards is in. That's 24-6. And that'll do it. That'll do it for the Panthers. That was huge. And James Maloney puts it through. It's 26-6. We all have games like this. I believe this is the second 26-point performance. On the goal line, Dugan to about the 24. Well, the Panthers are going to be in the top echelon. And if the Sharks, as Braley will run, and the pass is intercepted to Blake. And if the Sharks have to fix a few things. You know, the Broncos have won both, and here's Ware. Ware to the 15. The Broncos have to finish a couple things. Come out of Mansour, and Mansour's in. 30-6. This will be tough. And it is good. 32-6. It is muddy here. So easy of a game. My goodness. From the 9 to about the 24. A forward pass. And now they could really run this thing up. The plus minus is really big to get. If you can get a big plus minus, that would be big. Cleary. He's all the way down to about the 2. And he had it, and it's intercepted. He had the 5-pointer. He was looking away. He assumed there was somebody in front of him. There wasn't. We got under a minute to go. Almost made it 37-6. Pryor will be up to about the 29. Becky to Gray, and Gray on a run. Here's Gray to about the 40 to the 39. And now they're going to punt it away. They get it at the 11. Mansour, and that's the game. They go to the locker room, and the Panthers have won another big one. This one 32-6. And that was big. They go to the locker room. They know that wasn't their best effort, the Sharks. And there you see the stats. Dylan Edwards. Everybody had different tries and drop goals. Edwards at 86. Leading rushers, well, everybody spread it around. Fecky for the Sharks. And for the Panthers, they all spread it around, but Dean Ware, 3 rushes, 153 meters. So there we go. And that is the end so far of 3. So big. And now we go to number 4, where both teams are 0-1. So here is the 4th game, 32-6. You see the Panthers won 26-12. So the Panthers really good in this group. A plus-minus of 40. Now the Titans and the Bulldogs. The Titans lost their game 6-0 to the Sharks, and the Bulldogs lost 26-12 to the Panthers. Titans and the Bulldogs. In game number 4, and it is pouring down rain. Pouring down rain. We're almost at the end of 4. We're going to take about a 5-minute break. I'll fill my water up and everything to that effect. Use the restroom. Have to. As we're about ready to go, this will be match number 4. And the first 2 will be set. Both these are 0-1. Both these teams 0-1 on today here in Eden Park. Of course, the Titans is a close game. The Bulldogs lost 26-12. And the field is a mess. Well, the Bulldogs are in white, and the Titans are in the light blue. They lost 6-0 to a team that just lost 32-6, or should have been 37-6. They just got to get it up. They got to forget about everything and just play hard. You don't need to play the other team in your conference till the finals. And if you make the finals, then you deserve it. They would have liked to get it back, that 26-12 game. The Titans will play the previous winners in the very end. Montoya to Ferran. Ferran to about the 21. Cleveland to Montoya. They go around to Laika. And Laika again. And Laika about the 49 as we begin game number 4. And by to Morris, and there's Morris on the run. Morris, did he go out? Yes, he did. And that'll be the Titans who get the ball. Big out of bounds. He was going here. Who knows what can happen, but his elbow hit. Once it hits, it's done. And here's the restart by where he went out of bounds by the Titans. Here's left 2. The Titans have yet to score in this tournament. That's one, and this will be number 2. They go down, they're pushing ahead to about the 40, and now number 3. Elliott to the 2. Over there, and this will be number 4. Elgie to Taylor, and this will be number 5. Big for the Titans. The rubber, and it's picked up by Ferran. And it is going to be number 1. And by will bring it up. So a much more even game. So the Titans here in the rain, and here's Hopade, and it's intercepted by LG. And LG goes down. Number 2, Elliott to Taylor. Taylor pushing ahead, he'll be to the 39. And this will be number 3. Let 2. Can't have it, and let's go number 4. Terrell to Taylor to Copley.
Hands off.
And now we'll have 5. Terrell, and a kick to the right, Morris, oh, hard hit. And he goes down. Still scoreless. Look, both teams looking for a break. The Titans have only been 6-0. They have a great defense, but there's a whiff there, and here's him by at the 50. Morris again, a poke, and a poke. This will be the last one, and they're going to kick it away. Here's Copley to the 30. It'll be Pete's. Corral to Elliott.
3 back with me. Hill.
Well, the 2 to Don on the far side.
Get back, look at me.
And this will be number 5. Well, for the World Cup, we're going to have the Legends World Cup. We're going to have the qualifying show. We're going to simulate all the qualifying and see who goes in to the Legends World Cup. I'm not going to drag that out forever. I could, but I'm not going to. And here's Woods. Woods again, and this is again where the Bulldogs are trying to get down. The Titans haven't been able really to do anything. A big defensive stop here. And now they go to number 5. They get it back. And there's the kick. Taking it is Don. Don to the side. Don to the 40. He's out. And what a big out of bounds that is. Oh, this was big. This was big. So big. Watch this. Don. And he was hit here and tried to go. He went to go down. And he's out of bounds. A big time play. And now with under a minute to go. There's one break. Here's Morris. Morris again. Morris to the 9. Morris will try to go about the 3. They go head back and up the middle. They pitch and it goes away. It goes away. They're stuck on, and let's see who it is. It'll be the Titans. So the Bulldogs waste a huge opportunity, even to get a single point. And it'll go back. There's been all types of games, high scoring, low scoring. But right now, this is 0-0 going into the second half as they switch sides. Wow, the Titans are just They haven't scored yet in the tournament. They've only given up 6 points. They've given up a 2, a penalty, and they've given up a 4, a try. And they're going to get it here in the second half. And there's a deep kick. From the 1, Gordon to Taylor. Taylor, a nice run up to the 30. So here they go, the 2 again to Don, nothing there.
Hands away.
Trying to get, that's going to be number 3 now. LG, they go to Taylor, they overlap, and they go to Elliott. Elliott near midfield. We've had high scoring games and low ones. They go to the near side. And that'll be 4, and this will be 5. The last one. What will they do when they kick it? On the goal line, here's Morris. Morris again. With 22. The Pope. The Pope to the 31. Third one, very defensive for the Titans. Very, very defensive. And here they go. It's going to be a run, Leica. Leica to about the 39. So they get a good run, and now they're going to get an angle to kick. And there it is. Back is Copley. Copley to the 22. Latu.
That's his second.
Elliott. Elliott to Gordon, and here it is. Gordon across the 50. To the 40. And he goes to Elliott.
Get back, look at me.
And they go again, Harrell. To the 1, Morris.
Release. Hill.
Morris to Leica again, and here's Leica. To the 40.
Hill, 2. He's held there. Up in now.
Clock is ticking. They got till 18. Nobody scored here. And here it is, a long run. You're going to see people try for 1. The 1-pointer will be big. They go, and this will be a long 1-pointer. Let's see what they do. And it is going to be kicked to the side. Copley on the run. And he goes down at the 31. Titans again. They push it ahead to the 40. The third one, they go to Latu. And down he goes. This will be number 4. Harrell again. And number 5. There's the kick. And it'll be up to the 30. 30 up to the 40. Down to Leica, and here it is to Morris. And Morris again, this is 3, number 4. Montoya to Hapote. And down to about the 29. And there's the kick. 1 minute left. Trying to get something, both teams. It's 0-0. Maybe there's a mistake. Here's Gordon again. Gordon intercepted. There's a mistake. There's the mistake, and it's right down the middle with under a minute to go. And the Titans have lost this game on a mistake with under a minute to go. Oh my goodness, an interception. When he got it, he looked, and there was nobody around, and the Titans will go 0-2. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They go right down the middle. And this game is over. They're going to have to return this and hit the square in the middle. Corral's going to have to go all the way, and he won't. That's it. A mistake at the end. The Titans are now 0-2 and frustrated. Seven to nothing, your final. Here are the stats. Leica intercepted, went all the way. Leica gets player of the game. Here are the players' ratings. Leica an 82. For the Titans, their leading rusher, Copley looked like it's 70. No, Latu. 9 rushes, 83 meters. On the other side, Brown, Leica. Leica is 5 rushes, 103. A lot of that on the interception. Seven to nothing right there. And that's going to be the end of number 4. Taking a look really quickly at the game and everything to that effect. Very, very big. The Tigers and Broncos will be the last one. The Storm and the Knights. Well, let's go to here. It'll be the Sharks and the Bulldogs and the Titans and the Panthers. The Titans, here it is. The Titans are 0-2. It's not bad. If they beat the Panthers, they're not going to get first. Not by any means. If they beat the Panthers, they'll be 1-2. And then they got to have a better plus minus than the other teams. So basically, if they beat the Panthers and then the Sharks and the Bulldogs, well, you have to worry about that. If the Titans beat the Panthers, let's say 14-0. All right, well, I'm making that up. They'll be in a plus column, and they could go even if the Bulldogs or the Sharks win. So that'll be a day 3 problem that we have. So now we have the Cowboys and the Raiders, both 0-1, both like in real life. The Cowboys and the Raiders. The Cowboys are an 84. The Canberra Raiders are an 83. 2 really good teams. It's been raining all day, and that's what we're going to have. I'm going to get my water. Give me a second, and then I'm going to be back. I got to use the restroom. of the Cowboys and the Raiders here. And here come the Raiders. They lost a close one in their first game. And now the Cowboys will come out second. But the Raiders here, and here come the Cowboys. This is a division at 1 and 2 here in Group 3. It's a very good group. But as you can see, you can't tell who's the greatest and who's not, because the West Tigers are into the quarterfinals, and they're only ranked as 78, one of the lowest teams. But the Nines, when you get all 9 of them you only got 9 and 13 on the field. And quite frankly, it's a different set of skills that win. Match number 5 will kick off. And we're going to be underway. Here are the Raiders. They start out on their own 20. That's number 1. Now that's 0. And this will be 1. They give it over to the 40 to the 41. So this is number 2. That was 1. That's 2. And this will be 3. Lua. When you take a look at both these teams are really good. And this is a high level here in this third. The Rabbitohs are going to have their hands full, especially in theirs, and that's going to be a kick. And it'll go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. It's dead in the goal. You know, that's going to be big. The Rabbitohs won the last game 14-2. People thought that they looked really, really good. Coot again. Coot on a run. Coot, and he's hit, and he throws it before. And there's Morgan up to the 45. Belt up to the 50. 49. And we'll bring it in. O'Neal to Lynette. The second half of the games, number 3 and 4. Both these teams are 0-1. And this will be the 5th tackle, and they hand it over. So the Cowboys on 5 tackles hand it over. They have a good defense. They want to keep the Raiders in their own end. The 30 to about the 36. They go over about the 42. They go to about the 50. And here we go, and it's number 5. They kick it, and it's going to go deep. Returned by Lynette. Lynette to about the 20. Lynette to Felt to Thurston.
2 hands away. Hill.
And this will be number 3. Oh, that was a bad one, and that's going to be a mistake. And the Raiders are going to take it. This is a game of mistakes. They go to Croker. Will they get some points off of it? We don't know. The last game was 0-0 into the final minute, and that's through the middle. Caesar and Rapana will be down outside the 10, drive backward, and this will be number 3. Leilua to Hodgson. Hodgson will push it to the 5.
Back to 10.
And now we go. Here's Leilua again, the throw, and it is a try. And the Raiders got it. It's 4-0. And the Raiders, not many people. Canberra small. They all get tickets here. Canberra, the smallest amount. But they are excited. The small amount here, that's for them. It is up and good. 6-0. Canberra leading North Queensland. And here come the Cowboys. The Cowboys up to about the 20. Could this be another crushing Cowboy loss? That's going to be number 2. They go over. Here's Felt. Felt all the way to the 40. That's 3. This will be number 4. O'Neill. And it's Kotrick again. Kotrick will take it. And he picks that off of midair. And here they go. This might be one of the last possessions. Boyd to Rapana. And Rapana to the 11. Lua to Crocker. Crocker again. Crocker, and it's going to be held up. He didn't get it down. Close. If they score here, they're going to lead by two scores, and the Cowboys will be in trouble. It's about the 1. This will be number 5. You might think about getting the 1-pointer against the Super Goal. Knocked back. He's in! No, how about that? He's in, and it's knocked back. And it looks like the Raiders are up 10-0. And the Raiders are up 10-0 now. Jared Crocker. He missed it. Missed it, so North Queensland, they might have a shot here. It is a muddy mess. And the kick to the 8. Coat about the 31 to the 35. That's it. Thurston up the middle, and he won't get it. So at the end of a half, they're going to switch the field. The Raiders are up 10-0. I'll tell you what, right now, that the Cowboys they're in trouble. You don't want to be 0-2. You do not want to be 0-2. If you're 0-2 in this, then you got trouble as we begin the 5th match. We're in the 5th match here. Begin the second half. Thurston again. Here come the Cowboys. Another to the 39. They pitch it over to Felt. Felt again. It'll be up to about the 48. And the third one, Lynette to Scott. And Scott again to about the 42. Morgan to Thurston, he threw it forward. And now the Raiders will have it. They'll bring it over. And here they go, Cesar again. 10-0. Here come the Raiders again. To about the 24. And here's the third one, right up the middle is Austin. And he goes to Rapana. Rapana is close. He's not in though. And this is close. It's on his back. And he's going to have one from his back. Remember last time I said go for the 1. And they went for the kick. There's a grubber. Oh, they pick it up and they put it in, and that's Blake Austin. And that could be a clincher. 14-0. And the clincher will be the conversion. Oh, right in his hands. Right in his hands. And he dropped it, number 8. It was wet and he drops it there. And this is all for Croker. He makes it barely, and that's going to be a clincher. You were thinking 2 7s, possibly, but now they need 3. And here's Croker at 16-0. There's the kick. It'll be on the goal line. O'Neill, and they're not going to get anything. So the Raiders looking good. Both these teams were 0-1. And it's intercepted by Boyd. And it's mistakes, and Boyd. And there he goes. They got a good shot here. This will be number 2. And that is number 2, and here's number 3. Straight through the middle, and in. It's 20-0. 20-0. And Croker again, he's 2 for 3. And it is good. 22-0 for Canberra Raiders. This game is over. And when you look forward, the amount they're losing, the Cowboys have to score something. Coot. And the Cowboys, well, they've been making mistakes, and they've just been beat right now, really, to everything. Not the way they looked on day number 1. Morgan again, and Morgan through the middle. And here's Thurston. They are down by 4 scores. 3 super tries and a single drop goal. That's number 4. I don't think they got the time. Through the middle, and it's going to be 6. Well, 4, I should say. They're going to hit this. Don't worry. World's Worst Gamer, I have 8 of these going. I have 8 of these going. So right now, this is only number 5 of 8. They're only 9-minute halves. So the great thing about the Auckland Nines is the fact that we have still 3 more games. We have games 6, 7, and 8. And it is 22-6. So I would say games 6, 7, and 8. Are coming up. They go in. Here's Rapana. And Rapana will have it. It is 22-6. So we have a World's Worst Gamer. I wanted to say we have games 6, 7, and 8. These are only 9-minute halves. So when we do a game, when we do a day, we do all 8 games in a row. So that's the one thing. This only goes to 9-minute halves. This is like real life. We're using 7-minute halves for the, oh, that's a 40-20, only the second one of the tournament. And this is going to be big for the Raiders. But it's going to be through the middle and they score. So this is a blowout now. But in about 2 minutes, we're going to go to game number 6. And we show you the standings and everything. But yes, this is a 40-20. You kick it outside your 40-meter line, and it goes inside the 20-meter line, and it bounces more than once, and it goes out of play. Then you get the ball where it goes out of bounds. And it is good. 28-6, and that's what happened. So in a couple minutes, in real life, these are 9-minute halves. And in the medal round, when we only have 4 to do, it'll be 9-minute halves. But these are the Auckland 9, it'll be actual 9. But we got 8 games, so we're doing 7 minutes, but it's going to show 18 on the scoreboard. So under a minute to go here in the game. This game's a blowout. The Cowboys trying to get some plus minus. And they got 2 more. It was hard to get anything. Then all of a sudden it's been a lot of scoring. And this will be number 5. And probably the last play of this game. Up and under. And it is caught. And that'll be it. So game 5, there's the siren. Game 5 goes easily to the Raiders, 28-6. The Cowboys plus minus, they're down by a lot. And that's going to hurt them. They're now 0-2. The Raiders are 1-1. And we're going to show you the group right now. Quickly, the stats. Blake Austin winning player of the game. Wheaton has 2 tries. Crocker 4 conversions. Austin a 107. Right here, and here it is, the leading rusher is Thurston. 7 attempts, 81 meters. The next one is going to be spread around. Cesar for the Raiders, 7 attempts, 69 meters. So we're going to take a look at how this impacts all of the groups right now, and we're going to go to game number 6. 2 9-minute halves, 7-minute halves in the qualifications. When we go to the medals, 2 4-match days. The quarterfinals will all be won. The 2 semis and the finals. So a 4-match day and a 3-match day. Those will be the 9-minute matches. All right, so number 2, it'll end up like this. The Panthers are 2-0 and looking really good. Well, no, this is number, there we go, 5 right now. The Raiders are now 1-1, and the Cowboys are 0-2. So the Cowboys have a lot of trouble. If they go 1-2, the Rabbitohs and the Roosters will be up next. So the Rabbitohs and the Roosters coming up now. This will be game 6. Now this is a big one because they're both 2-0. Both of these are 2-0. And this will be game number 6 of the day. Taking a look at the last game, the Roosters won 14-2 over the Cowboys, and the Rabbitohs 21-6 over the Raiders. I would say the Rabbitohs are probably the favorites in this game. So the Roosters and the Rabbitohs. And it is a rainy day. I let it go random, and then I take whatever the first game does. So we're ready to go here. It'll be again 2 7-minute halves. Game 6 of 8. Oh, and this is big. You got 2 brutal teams. We had a 0-0 game going into the final minute, and a mistake ended up being Ed. The score was with like 30 seconds to go. An interception, the guy went all the way. And that knocked really one team out. And, you know, you have a lot of good teams here. And you do. A lot of solid teams. Yeah, you can relay that. That was, yeah, it was 2, I believe, 0-1 teams. And it was 0-0, and they went into the final minute. And it was a tough game. It was a brutal game. And so they were stuck between the 30s. And here come the Rabbitohs. They're going to be wearing white and green for today's game. And now we go, yeah, it was 0-0 to the final minute. And here they go. Here come the Sydney Roosters. The Roosters are ranked at 84, but I've learned that all the rankings get thrown out of the window right here. Whatever they rate them, thrown out of the window. Again, the West Tigers are the lowest ranked team, and they look really good. So here come the Rabbitohs. They're going to kick off. Reynolds will do the honors. We've had mistakes. We've had penalties, the high tackle in one of the earlier games leading to a 14-12 where they scored with 1 minute to go. Been good. Now here comes the one more underway. Here's Cronk, a member of the Australian national team, to the 31, and that'll be 1. This will be number 2. Ferguson up the middle to Tedesco. Tedesco again, a member of the Australian national team, and down he goes to the 31. Number 3. They're looking good early. It's the old bend but don't break. And number 4, here's Friend. Friend from about the 16. And number 5 comes up. Oh, they're going to go for it. Ferguson, and he is down at the 10. They hand it over. They take about a full 2 minutes on that one. Walker to Graham. Graham again on the run. It's a long one to the 34. So this will be number 2 for the Rabbitohs. Walker, they go to Cook. Over to Reynolds. Look at the run. And Johnson on the run here. Johnson, one man to beat, and he will not beat him. But he goes down to about the 19, and this will be number 3. This is end-to-end right now. A lot less plotting than the other games. And down he goes. This will be number 4. The Rabbitohs again. Oh, he got hit, and that was a weird one. And it just, they was stunned. And now they're going to go. They're about a meter short. Are they going to go for it or do a kick? They're going to go for it. It's a fumble, and it's a knock-on. There's no advantage, so the 10. And here comes Sydney again. Intercepted! Intercepted by Burgess. Into the 9 they go in. This will be number 1. Going inside. He's hit. There's Cook. Here's Cook. Is it going to be? It's on his back. So it doesn't count. He couldn't ground the ball, so they get it at the 10. Here they go again. They go inside. And that is 3. This will be number 4. Number 4 again. They give it, oh, it's forward, and a mistake. That was a huge mistake. A really big one. Kronk will have it, and that's going to be number 1. Oh, the mistakes by the Rabbitohs. This feels like more like a playoff game. It really does. That's number 2. Through the middle is Hargraves. Hargraves to Mitchell. And Mitchell, down he goes. And it's going to be past midfield. Here comes Ferguson. Ferguson to about the 35. They'll go down to the 31. This will be number 4. Number 4, he goes to Mitchell again to Tupou. Tupou again. And now they're going to try an up and under, probably. As it'll be number 5. And here it is, the kick to the 10. Not an up and under. Here's Gagai. Gagai also on the Australian national team. We had to scrap the World Cup because I needed to find out. I'll tune it a little bit. I was simming games. It was like 129 to 86. I'm like, no, we can't sim games like that. This will be number 3. It'll be number 4, actually. And Gagai again, he can run. It's intercepted by Keary. And he just picked it off. Back and forth, a little sloppy. It's raining. But these are 2 good teams. The Rabbitohs, they want to win. They go to Keary to Kronk. To Tualfo. Tupou. Tupou trying to shove him out of bounds. And can't do it. And this will be number 4. They pitch it over to Kronk. It's hit on the ground and picked up by Mitchell. After it hit the ground, and now number 5. So what's going to happen here? Keary to Ferguson, high. And it'll be in. And did he get it? Yes, he did. He put it down. An ugly-looking play. And they call it good. Cooper Kronk. Oh, what a goal. What a try. Watch this up and under. Oh, it took a weird bounce right into his gut. Right into his gut. The backspin. And Mitchell to make it 6-0. And it is good. Sydney 6. The Rabbitohs nothing. That ball had backspin, and it just went right into the guy's gut. And he was surprised. You could see the look on his face. It goes right into his gut. Then all of a sudden, it's like, what do I do? Yeah, I got to down it. And here comes a run by Inglis. Inglis again will take the kickoff and go all the way. Inglis goes all the way through the middle. He gets the super try. It's worth 5. Greg Inglis. They were still thinking about that last try, and Inglis went right up the middle. This is the first kickoff return for a score in the tournament. It doesn't happen often, and it is good. And you see, if they would have not returned it, they might have ran out of time. That is the first one of the tournament. So it's not like it's a glitch and it always happens. It doesn't. It'll be down to the 4, Tedesco. Tedesco again. Tedesco, a nice return. We do get a lot of nice returns, but they were playing it safe because there's under a minute. And that's it. That's the first half of game number 6. The Auckland Nines. And you can see this is just a great game between the two powerful teams. And the Rabbitohs are having a good tournament. And the Sydney Roosters. You know, this game could go down. If we were to go overtime, it's hard because of the scoring combinations, especially that super try in the middle. That makes all the scoring uneven. And they give it to Reynolds. Reynolds around. Reynolds about the 35. If we do go, there is overtime in the group stage. You play 1 5-minute golden try. So drop goals don't work. Penalties don't work. You have to score a try. And the first one to score a try wins. In the playoffs, you keep playing forever. And there it is. It'll be about to the 45. This will be the 5th tackle for the Rabbitohs, leading 7-6. The kick will be up and over and returned by Tupou. Sorry. Tupou will be down back to the 17. They got to get a big run. They haven't been doing that lately. Kronk. They have 3 national team members that I've counted out. And right now they are not all dangerous near the sideline. You got it. He's tiptoeing. Here comes Tupou again. Tupou, there's that big run that always heeds well. He was tiptoeing that sideline. Hargreaves again. Hargreaves and down to about the 19. This will be the last one. They're down by 1. Do you kick the one and just at least get it tied? No. What an ugly kick. I don't think that was what it was supposed to be. Gagai. And Gagai will be up to about the 27. They go and they go again to the near side. And it'll be number 2. Number 2, they bring it down. Intercepted by Friend, and there he goes! Friend in the middle, he scores! Friend, the interception! Jake Friend! And it was a mistake by the Rabbitohs. A big mistake here in game number 6. 6 of 8, oh yeah, a huge mistake. We've had a couple of them today because of the rain, and it is up and good. 13-7. Oh, you just can't believe that one. And now the Rabbitohs need to try a conversion to tie. Inglis again, a nice return. To about the 30. They go, and here's Burgess again. Burgess to Graham. Graham again on the run. Graham can break it. He is good. And that's going to be number 2. They go to about the 42, and that's number 3. They pitch it to the outside. And he goes. This is Reynolds. That's 4. This will be number 5. They get it out. There's the kick. It's going to be up and over to the other side. It is caught, in good defense here. To about the 8. And here they go. They pass it in. A couple gaps. And a nice stop here. It'll be number 2. They pitch it on out. No, good stop here. Good by the Rabbitohs. And number 3. And there he goes. That'll be 4th, and now this will be the 5th. Way back, and they got a kick. And they do. Wasn't good there. Here's Gagai. Gagai through the middle. Good punt return coverage. We're under 3 minutes. They might get 2 possessions. Here's Reynolds. And they got to hurry this thing up. This will be number 3. Burgess. Burgess still going to the 39. Be number 4. They go down to Inglis. They pitch it over to Reynolds, and there he goes, Reynolds. And he might have it. He's down to the 11. And this is their last chance. This is their last chance here. They're going to try an up and under. They've had success. Oh, no, they don't get it. Here's Mitchell. I keep wanting to call him Lydell Mitchell. From the 10. They get it over. It was close to a forward pass. They're going to hold on to it. Even if the Rabbitohs get it, it's going to be tough. They just want to waste the clock. Are they going to do it? Here's number 3. Are they going to do it? It's 6 of 8. Game 6 of 8. And this will be the last one. So the Rabbitohs are going to get it back. These punts can be confusing. They can be crazy. Let's see the kick. And it goes right in Inglis. Inglis again, not even close. They're going to have one more. Can they get it? Can they get it in time? They can. It's over. And Sydney, the interception and the score. In game 6 of 8 today, Sydney wins. So that means the Rabbitohs have more to do in the last game. There you see Kronk with the try, Friend with the super try. And Mitchell and Reynolds both. And yeah, it was a wild one. This whole tournament has been crazy. World's worst gamer, this whole tournament. That's why I love simming it. I love it. This is good. Jake Friend. Jake Friend here. He's the MVP by a single point. And you take a look at the leading rushers. Tedesco, 3 attempts, 77 meters. On the other side, the leading rusher here, Inglis, 7 attempts, 137 meters. So that's number 6, and we're going to take a look at how that translates. Remember, the top 2 teams move on to the next round and the quarterfinals. So we'll see what teams have to do really quickly here. And this will be, so again, in number 2, the Raiders win by 22. The Roosters win by 6. And the Roosters are 2-0. The Rabbitohs are 1-1. The Raiders are 1-1. And the Cowboys are 0-2. Cowboys and Rabbitohs, so a win, they'll go 2-1. If the Raiders beat the Roosters, it's very possible. If the Raiders beat the Roosters, a plus minus. If the Cowboys beat the Rabbitohs, they would have to beat the Rabbitohs by a ton. And they would have to hope the Roosters would beat the Raiders by a ton. So the Cowboys are pretty much out of it in group number 3. The Raiders, if they win, then in round 3, then they got to hope. If the Raiders win, they'll be 2-1. The Roosters will be 2-1, and they want the Cowboys to beat the Rabbitohs. If the Cowboys beat the Rabbitohs, then the Raiders will be, and the Roosters will move on. Big. If the Roosters win, then it becomes a big plus-minus thing. The Cowboys can get in with a blowout. But here we go. This is going to be number 3, the most competitive group. As the last games, it was 11-7 and 12-7. It was miracle endings by both. And first it'll be the Dragons and the Sea Eagles. The Warriors and the Eels are 1-0. So the Dragons and the Sea Eagles, both 0-1. And we're going to put their different uniforms so we can see both these teams. So hitting this, it was raining in the beginning, so now it's going to be raining the rest of the day. Game number 8. This is the most competitive, I would think. Now these are 2 1-0s versus 2 0-1s, which means we will have the first group will be the only group where we don't play both games, because the 2 bottom teams are eliminated. We'll go after that after these 2 games. Need a drink of water here, as this is a close tournament. Really it is. And with the rain, it's just made it a little crazier, as the Sea Eagles take on the Dragons, the St. George Dragons against the Sea Eagles. And here come the Sea Eagles. Both teams suffered heartbreaking losses. I mean, real heartbreaking losses. And here come the Dragons. Oh, so big. So here we go. We're about ready to go. Walker will kick off here for the Sea Eagles. The Dragons are in white and red. And boy, last game, those 2 were wild. Those 2 last games were crazy. And there we go. We're underway, game number 7. In the end zone. He's going to run it out. McDonald to Hunt. And that'll be 1. They give to Whittoff. To Nightingale. Nightingale breaks free. And it'll be up to about the 38. And that'll be number 2. Aiken again to Duffy. To LaFi. And that'll be up to about the 46. This will be number 4. They go to McDonald, to Aiken. Aiken again, he breaks free. And he'll be down at the 32. And now we go to the 5th. The kick, Nightingale. The 11. And here they go to Wright. Wright. And that'll be tackle number 1, and this is number 2. Coruscant. The pitch again. They got Cherry Evans on the run. Cherry Evans found a gap, and there's Uate. Uate through the middle, and he had a big game the last one, and he scores. Uate. And that is so big for the Sea Eagles. And it is 5-0 because he scored in that square. He downed it right in that square. And now the drop kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 this Sea Eagles. So big. So big early. If you look at the other games, 12-7 and 11-7. Not much scoring in those. McDonald again. McDonald to the 20. McDonald about to the 25. Nightingale to Hunt. Here's Hunt through the middle. And Hunt to about the 48. That was a hard hit, and this will be the 3rd tackle here. McDonald, they go to Duffy. Duffy goes past, and Duffy will go up to about the 29. This will be the 4th. Whittup to LaFi, to Nightingale. And one more as we go to the 5th tackle. The kick will be to the 9. He'll bring it out to the 20. Turbojevic, and here's Turbojevic on the run. Oh, if the Sea Eagles can get 2 in the first half, they'll put the Dragons on their heels. They go to Cherry Evans. And this will be number 4. 7-0 here. Nice passing to Wright. Wright goes around. And nice moves by Wright. And now number 5. I'm thinking you kick the 1 just to make it a 2-score game. But that'll be an up and under. And it'll be caught by Duffy. And it'll be in the end zone. And it will be, let's see. Oh, they call that what would be a safety in American football. No points, but they got to kick this out. The drop into the 50. This will be a big exchange here. Through the middle is Cherry Evans. Oh, that was big. Here's number 2. They give it to Lusick again. Lusick tried to find the gap. He goes to the 12, and that's going to be number 3 here. They go to the near side, and he breaks free, and he scores. And it's 11-0. The Seagulls have 2 early ones. Tufua. And I'm wondering whether this is going to be one of those groups where we think it's going to be close, because the first round was very close to each other, but it was just the Eels, and I know, what a move. That was a good move, and it makes it 13-0. He also got that kick. The face percentage had to be 30-35 on the angle of that kick. And you got this thing 13-0. This will be a kick. It'll be over the goal line, and bringing it up is McDonald. McDonald to about the 25. We'll bring it again, LaFai. The Hunt. And again to McDonald. They got a McInnes, and here's McInnes. Well, the Dragons need something quickly here. Down by 1, you're okay. Down by 2 scores, you're getting worried. First half coming to a close. LaFai, and they kick it. Tufua. Tufua again, he'll be down, but they're going to probably just run out the half. They're telling everybody, do not go out of bounds. Right, and 4 passes here. That's big, and that's the siren. So 1 half right now, it is 13-0. They're down by a super try and a regular try, and you got to hit the conversions. They switch ends of the field, and here comes Widdop. You're allowed to start the half with a T, but every other thing's a drop kick. So they're down by 2 scores. I'm wondering if this is a group, as I said earlier. Parramatta and the team they played, I forget. That would be one team that is, close to each other. And here they go. Here's Walker. They're trying to make it like 20-0. It might be that way, where it's hard to describe, but the first round matchups are close because teams A and B and C and D are close to each other. So you're thinking it's a competitive group, but in fact A and B are way ahead of C and D. And there's no way to know that till you played a couple games. This will be number 5. They pass it out. This will be the up and under. Into space, and it's caught. Is it caught? Tufua. And it'll be a handover. Close. From the 11, they bring it over. This will be to the 20. Here's Vaughn. They need to break one open. Big time. They also need a super try. They're playing with the outside here. Aiken. And number 3 will come up. McDonald to Vaughn. Vaughn, and number 4 comes through. Oh, a forward pass and a big mistake. They go to Cherry Evans on the 40. 13-0. The Sea Eagles looking so good.
2 hands away.
They're going to try and make it 20. The plus minus is so big. You need people still going. Uate, he's broken a few. He's like the Walter Payton here. He'll go through the middle and break it, and there's right. Maybe. And number 5, maybe. They give it, Uate, high. And knocked backwards, almost McDonald. He almost had it, and he almost went all the way. That would have been big. He would have gone all the way. There's McGinnis. And McGinnis to the 30. This will be number 2. Vaughn, they go to Nightingale. And nothing here, number 3. Game 8 will be your 2 1-0s, I think. Well, that was a hard hit. And Whittup doesn't get enough. That was number 4, and now they got to kick it away. Really, the Sea Eagles looking good. Taufua on the return. Just playing it safe. Don't go out of bounds. Take the clock away. Uate to Cherry Evans. And it'll be number 3 now. Lusick. He's down at the 40 and number 4. They try this to the outside. They had a man to the outside. They're just not getting, they're playing safe now. That's what they're doing. They're just playing safe and taking time off. There's the kick. Nightingale through 1. And Nightingale will be all the way up to the 40. They're not breaking anything deep. And in 9s, you got to break them deep. I mean, like, you got to have a 40-meter run. You have to. They go to McDonald, and that's going to be 1, and that'll 2, actually. And they go to Nightingale again to Vaughn, and Vaughn through the middle. They got to score this time. They have to. If they don't, they just don't have the time. McDonald to Hunt. And this will be one more chance from the 10. This is it. They give it, they're going to kick the up and under, and it's caught! And did he down it in? He did not! He did not, it's a handover. In his own try area, and he couldn't come down with it, and all they're going to do is basically keep it inside. That was a little dangerous. They want to end this thing. So here's number 3, Walker. Oh, and that's a takeaway, and they could maybe score on this, and they do. It's 13-5. It's 13-5 now. They got to hurry up and get the kick, and they got to get an onside kick or whatever you call it. That was a big mistake. The wet ball is making it crazy. And they got to hurry it up here. And they got it. If there's ever an onside kick, they need to do it. And here we go. It needs to go 10 meters. And no, he just kicks it deep. Trying to get a turnover on this. Can they get a turnover? They can't, and it's over. The time runs out, and the Sea Eagles, they have beaten the Dragons 13-7. And you can see the Sea Eagles here, and look at the Dragons in despair. The end of 7 of 8 games. The Sea Eagles, Uate with the bonus try. 13-7, and now we go to the 8th game. Player of the game, Taufua. Taufua for the Sea Eagles. And looking good here. Leading rushers, Ben Hunt. 7 for 95 meters. And for the Dragons, 76. Uate, 10 for 76. And now we go to our 8th and final game. My goodness. What a day. It's really setting up. That third day is going to be, it's going to be madness. You're going to have a lot of teams. There are a couple divisions that really kind of are solidifying, but a lot of them aren't. And you see a 13-7 win here. That 7 was big. So the Sea Eagles are, now they have 4. Remember, you get 1 for a loss, 2 for a tie, 3 for a win. Don't know why they put that extra 1 in. But the Sea Eagles, you can see that they have 4 points now. Now the Warriors and the Eels will play, and with 4 points, well, they're not out of it. The Warriors and the Eels, the winner will be 2-0, the loser 1-1. And then with the plus-minus, not bad for the Dragons, but didn't want to go back. All I had to do was push back. It's saying save, so we're good. And we go to number 8, the Warriors and the Eels. Here as the last game of the day, the Warriors and the Parramatta Eels. Here in the rain. It's rained all day, and this will be the last one. 2 9-minute halves, and after this, we're just going to take a look at the scenarios and the leaders, and that'll be it. What a day so far. What a busy rugby day. Broadcasting, and we're almost done. This will be number 8. There will be 7 games, 7 that we broadcast on the last day, because all but 1 will be meaningful. We have 2 2-0 teams and 2 0-2 teams in a group. And the 2 0-2s have no shot. But a big one here, Parramatta and the Warriors. Eels and the Warriors will go and are ready to go. Here's Parramatta. Are ready to go. So big game for both these 1-0 teams, wanting to go 2-0 in the 8th and final game of the day. Johnson will kick off in the rain and in the mud. This will be fun. And here we go. We're underway. And that's going to be to the 9. Gutherson gives it back to Mana. And Mana about to the 22. And Parramatta starting out. Do you remember they won on the last minute? Inside the last minute, they won 11-7. It was one of the craziest games. It was in day 1. A brutally physical and tough game. Jennings, what a move to the first guy. The second guy wasn't full and nailed him right in the gut. Third one. And it'll be up to the 30, and that will be number 4, actually. And they're going to kick it away. Boom, there it is. Return by Beal. Beal weaving his way inside to the 30. Surprised we haven't seen more knock-ons. We've seen sloppy passes instead of knock-ons. The green to Johnson. Johnson and bad tackling sometimes. But we haven't seen a plethora of knock-ons here. Shack. Tuivasa Shack. Gets to the 41, and now they got a kick. And there it is. They boom that one. Here's French. French to about the 19. And they're going to bring it around. Gutherson. Gutherson to about the 40. That'll be number 2. Hayne. Pritchard again, and here's Pritchard. About the 41. And the 4th one here.
He's held there. That's tackle 4. Hands
Takarangi. Takarangi, no. He goes down. Hayne will kick it back. To the 1. Hiku.
Right, here's tackle 1.
Hiku again. We go to the 5th minute. Oh, and it hit the ground. No knock on there. That was a hard hit. And here come the Warriors. The Warriors up to about the 25.
Release. He's held there.
Maybe it was a knock on. I don't know. But they had one there, and here's Kata.
That's his second.
And that's his second when number 3 is coming up. They go to the left side. Iku.
3. Back with me.
We go to number 4. Warriors in Parramatta. And now this will be number 5, and they got to kick it away. We're stuck in that rut. Jennings. Jennings up to about the 20.
Release. He's held there.
So Parramatta on their own 18. Somebody's got to break one. Only going to get about 6 or 7 there. It'll be second tackle, third tackle actually.
He's held there. 3. Hands away.
And this will be number 4. Picks it up, Moses. The Kairingi, and intercepted. There it is. There's the mistake. Blair, and he's on 0. And there it is. That was 1. They take it back. Freestyle taken away by Hayne. Oh, look at this. The ball's slippery everywhere. And both teams have wasted chances. They give to Tekarangi. Jennings again. And this will be number 3. They go, and here's Storman again. They're trying to play it safe near the end of the half. And here's number 4. They go. Mana nearing the 40, and now they just got to boot this one. They're going to try and boot it deep. Though with this, it'll be tough. There's the boot by Hayne. You only got 9 here to cover. And they go to the 45.
1. Release.
They go to Avisa Shack.
He's held there.
And Luke to Beal. That's the half. 0-0 going into the second half. It's been a game where Parramatta had a mistake, and really the Warriors couldn't come in. Parramatta will kick off. They're going to kick. And quite frankly, the mid-stripe. Gutherson. From the 10. Visa Shack to Blair.
1. Release.
The 21. They go again to the near side. They got to play the out of bounds. They got to be careful. That's Hiku. That'll be number 2. Who's going to blink first? That's the whole thing. If these teams end up tying, which I don't know if they will, but if they end up tying, that'll really mess up the division.
He's held there. Let him go. Let him go.
This will be number, oh, they let him go. The one referee did not want to call holding him down. That would be such a huge call right now. He just yelled at him, and here's French. French on the move, and French will be in to Warrior territory. About the 42. They give it to Mana, to Hain. Hain working the out of bounds. Are they going to push him out? They're trying to push him out, but he's still in. Oh, so close. This will be number 3. He's tiptoeing. They got some room. Let's see how they're going to move this. This will be number 4. Hain to Norman. Are they going to just try for 1? Are they going to try for 1? They got the kicker set up. And it is up. No, they're trying an up and under. And it is taken away by the Warriors. And it'll be pushed into the end zone. And they got to kick it away. Oh, that was huge. Now Parramatta's going to get it back. Johnson will kick. Parramatta's going to have a good return. Parramatta. They stop throwing momentum with that pass, and Norman goes down. That's 1. They go to Mana. Mana to about the 28. To the 25, that's going to be number 2. Still 0-0 here. They go through the middle to the right-hand side. Here's Gutherson. Gutherson. Close, close. And they got 2 tries now from the 8. They got 2 tries. They go to the left-hand side. Here's French. 5 minutes to go in this game. They got 1 more. Are they going to try the 1? Are they going to try it? They go back. The kick will be an up and under. And it is caught, but he's short. And they hand it over. It is a turnover here. They bring it over. They got to play the out of bounds lightly. Beal. He only gets a few. Here's number 2. They go. Here's Tavisa-Sheck. Tavisa-Sheck on a run. Tavisa-Sheck trying to go for the end zone. He's got the corner, and 1 man slants. And Tavisa-Sheck, is he in? And he is not. He's not. He's on his back. And no, they stole the ball away. Tavisa-Sheck. And here's Norman now. Norman up to the 40. And here we go. He went all the way, and they took it away. And he wrestled it away, and they get it on a 20. So this will be number 3. French, they go. Takarangi. Takarangi. And this will be number 4. French. And number 5. It'll be kicked away. And they're going to go. Here's Hiku.
That's 1. Move.
Hiku, world's worst gamer. You're right. They got to go for 1 here soon. They're kicking it away. They're both playing close to the vest. If they go to overtime, then they have to score a try. And there's Kata. And it'll be 3 coming up. It'll be long. The goalposts are on the goal line. So it'll be number 4. It'll be about 25 from here. This will be number 5. They get it to the kicker. No. Maybe he missed that. I don't know. The up and under. Jennings. Here's Jennings. Jennings, and he's hit down. Under a minute. Under a minute, and now we go to extra time. We go to overtime. Mana. We've had other teams go for 1 in same situations. Norman. That's 3, and number 4. They take a look to Pritchard. And Pritchard, there's the siren, and we go to extra time. It's golden try. A field goal does no good. A field goal does no good. They have to score a try. 5 minutes. If nobody does anything, it's a 0-0 draw. And I agree, but now they can't go for 1. Now they can't go. And here's Johnson. He's going to kick off. Yeah, world's worst gamer. You're right. You thought that they'd be in, that they would try 1. Here's Norman. Norman to the 31. You've got to go for the try now. You only have 5 minutes, which is only a couple possessions. Mana Mana to about the 42.
Keep going.
They go to the near side. Here's Hayne. He's tiptoeing.
3 back
He's
with me.
close. Can they break one free here? Mana, they're trying everything. To Karangi.
Hill.
To about the 30. They even out the field. Now this is number 5. And they kick it. It's going to be on the side. And to the 31, we play 5 minutes. It's real time. It's real time. We go to 23. And down he goes. This will be number 3. 0-0 here. And there he goes. Here's Blair. And Blair to the 40. This is a competitive group.
3.
Hiku to Beal. Beal again. Beal trying to get in. And he can. It's going to be number 5 down. A chance now to get in. They go. They try a grubber. It's no good. Norman will fall on it. The grubber went nowhere. And they pitch it out to Hayne. Hayne again. Hayne on the run. Hayne's going to the corner. Hayne breaks one tackle. And he's down to about the 35. That's Hayne. They go to the right side. They go to Gutherson. Gutherson down to the 10. Gutherson, if they score, it's over. To the 9. And here they go. In extra time, they go to Takarangi. Can he get in? No! They're going to get one chance from the 10. They're going to get one from the 10. And here it is. They go down to Pritchard. No. They're going to hand. No, that was one. Something happened. And they restart. They go again to Grubber, but it's picked up by Tavisa Shack. And they blew that one. Here's Cotta to Johnson. Good defense by Parramatta. Luque again. Luque up to the 40. And this will be number 3. In the playoffs, you go till it's over, till somebody scores.
Back to 10. He's held there.
And this will be number 4. Tavisa Shack, and there he goes, Tavisa Shack. And he's down to about the 21. And this will be number 5. The up and under, it is underneath. And it is caught. And he's tackled, and Parramatta will have it. Well, I know that a lot of times people have been falling on their backs and not grounding the ball on that score.
He's tackled 1.
I should have replayed it when I thought about it. But here goes Hayne to French. French again. French on the run. Here's French. He's got one man to beat, and he cannot beat him.
That's his second.
This will be number 3 coming up. Number 3, and they go to Hayne. Hayne again to the 19.
3. He's held there.
And this will be number 4. Norman. Oh, they go for the 1. But it isn't, I don't think, Golden Point. They get the 1. And they do. I think it is. It's over. It was Golden Point. It was Golden Point. And the finals 1-0. I got it wrong. They were going to Golden Point. And Parramatta gets a 1-0 win. I researched the rules of this, and they said the 1 wasn't in effect. But maybe back then it was. And that was a 1-0 win by Parramatta. It looks like a forfeit, but it wasn't. Norman with the field goal, the only one. Hayne, a 63. And meters rushing, sorry. Hiku with 93 on 9. And Hayne, 125 on 13. So now we're going to take a look at That was nice. A 1-0 win. So ones do count. First score wins. So let's take a look at where everybody stands. And take a look at everything else. First one. The Broncos 2-0. The Tigers 1-1. The Storm 1-1. The Knights 0-2. The Broncos and the Tigers. Broncos win or in. They lose, then if the Broncos lose, then it's all up to the Knights will be eliminated if the Broncos lose. And the Tigers win, and then the Knights will have to win, the Storm will have to win, and it all goes to plus minus with the Storm being deep. Wait a second, that's number one. So, yeah, no, we have all 8 games next time. We have all 8. I keep thinking it was 2-0, 2-0, 0-2, 0-2. And at first I was wrong. So the second one, you got the Panthers 2-0, looking very good. The Bulldogs 1-1, the Sharks 1-1, and the Titans 0-2. It's going to be interesting because the Sharks play the Bulldogs and the Panthers play the Titans. If the Titans beat the Panthers, remember the Titans have only lost 6-0, 7-0. They were the team with the interception at 0-0 late. So looking at that, it is the Titans. I would say the Panthers, it's a big deal. That game, the Titans could beat the Panthers. And if they do, then depending on what they do, they're going to have to win by more than 6 against the Panthers. The reason, if they only win by 1, let's say, against the Panthers, they'll be at minus 12, and then it'll be real weird. It'll be the Sharks would have to win by exactly 6 points. Because they would be a minus 14, it would be a minus 13 and 12. See the way it happens? It's crazy. You're right. It should be a great third round. We go to Division 3, Group 3. The Rabbitohs have 6 points. They're 2-0. The Roosters, are 2-0. The Rabbitohs are 1-1. The Raiders are 1-1. The Cowboys 0-2. Now the Cowboys play the Rabbitohs, and if they blow them out by like 20, they still wouldn't have it. They'd be a negative 14, and the Rabbitohs would be minus 11. So, and then we would have to hope, they would have to blow them out, really, the Cowboys. But the Rabbitohs, if they lose, the biggest thing would be the Raiders and the Roosters. Because the Raiders playing the Roosters, if the Raiders win, they'll be 2-1. And if the Cowboys beat the Rabbitohs, then would be the Raiders and the Roosters moving on. And the plus minus is enough that the Raiders could actually take the first slot. The fifth one, the Parramatta Eels. Look how close everything is. Really. 4, 5, 6, and 1. The 1-0 Golden Point in the rain. It'll be much better weather next time. But the Dragons are in it, believe it or not. Now they're 0-2, and the Dragons will play the Warriors. So the Dragons and the Warriors, if the Dragons win, let's say by 10 points, they could, who knows, they could go if the Eels beat the Eagles. Anybody can go there. And of course, the prizes are right there. The prize is the quarters, the semis, and the finals. But getting into the quarterfinals, the top 2 in every stage. Well, I'm going to get some water, maybe a quick snack or something, because we're going to be doing, I think, football or baseball next. I'm not sure which one, but I do want to do baseball and football here. But that's going to be it, day 2 of the Auckland Nines. And that was a heck of a show. We'll see you for day number 3. Have a great day. Thank you, World's Worst Gamer, for coming on. Absolutely appreciate your support. I love talking back and forth to you. That's great. That's absolutely great, And catch me when we do number 3. And that'll be fun. Have a great day, though. Very glad you joined. Have a great day. We'll see you then.